Boxing fans, it's Aztec 101 in the ring. Um, I got a treat for you guys. Hopefully, I can gain your undivided attention in the next couple minutes, but sit tight because I'm doing a response video to Maxwell Baer. He's another channel on YouTube, talks boxing, and a huge Pacquiao fan. And this came at the perfect time because I need a tune-up before a real debate. I encountered Maxwell Baer while I was visiting Thunderdome Boxing's channel. I watched one of his videos. It was the one with Baer and Pacquiao. I think it's his last video he uploaded. And I simply left a comment, just simply saying, Manny Pacquiao lost the fight. I got a shitload of responses, right? And I started putting in my 2 cents. I was just saying, I thought Horn won most of the rounds. Thought Pacquiao's best round was the 9th round. Right? And I stated the obvious. All I did was state the obvious, stated a fact. Pacquiao looked terrible. He didn't look the same. This isn't the same Pacquiao. He looked terrible. He looked done. He should retire. And see, that's when, dun 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 dun, Maxwell Baer came into the rescue, right? And he wrote like 3 paragraphs, fucking with chapters and shit, paragraphs upon paragraphs, in one comment, just talking about how I don't know how to score fights, that I don't have the intelligence to be able to comprehend the rules of boxing. Little do I come to find out that, little do I know that he made a video, which I consider a sneak response, right? Because this video came out immediately after I saw him in the comment section. So, let's listen a little bit to this response video right here. Should be interesting.
And how people score these fights, there's constantly, when they talk about why they scored it one way or another, their comments are laced with expectation, with what they thought one fighter would do, and that he didn't do that, so they scored it. That you can't do that. As soon as someone says, just make it easy, just take it to the Pacquiao Horn fight. As soon as someone says Pacquiao's past it, they've lost all credibility. They've lost all credibility as someone who can score boxing in an objective manner, and I would go so far as to say they've lost all credibility just when it comes to critical thinking, problem solving, things like that, because it just shows very low cognitive functions. I mean, you're just not very smart. You don't get.
All right, so Napoleon Dynamite got mad because I stated the obvious that Manny Pacquiao's past his prime. That was not how I scored the fight. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking, where you think that I don't even know how to do that. That would take a lot of imagination, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy the fight. I mean, that would take a lot of work. Well, try watching a fight, and at the same time, as you're scoring the fight, you're comparing the fighter now as a fighter he was like 5-6 years ago. Try doing that with any fight. I mean, if you can do that, that would take a fucking very imaginative person. I mean, you have to have, imagination's got to go wild. Maybe LSD might help. But I'm not on that shit. I won't be able to do that. All I did was score the fight the way I saw it. And I did add a little comment saying he's past his prime. That little comment is 100% truth. It's truth. And it might, it might hurt your ego because you have unconditional love for your fighter. Obviously, you're a huge Manny Pacquiao fan, but it still doesn't take away from it's a fact. And I'm sure I mean, later on in this video, you end up agreeing, saying that he is past his prime. But that's not the way I scored the fight. The way I scored the fight was by how many punches fucking Jeff Horn landed to Pacquiao's face. To his body. It's very simple, man. The first time I scored this fight, I gave Jeff 8 rounds. Right? It was 8-4. I watched the fight again last night. Nothing changed. Except for 1 round. So now I got a 7-5. But all the rounds, except for 1 round, remain the same. So I'm fucking confident with my scorecard. I gave Jeff the first round. That was an obvious win for Jeff. 4th round, 5th round, 6th round, 7th round, 10th round, 12th round. Fucking clear winner right here. Boom. Eventually, one of these days, Max, you're gonna have to just take it on the chin, bro. You're just gonna have to be a man about a loss. You cannot continue having these conspiracy theories every time one of your fighters loses. And you try to make it seem like everyone else is too stupid to score a fight. Doesn't take a genius to score a fight. Alright? You want to talk about fouls and all that? We can do that. But it doesn't make sense. How is it that in a video, just a few videos before this, you're literally talking about how you thought Maidana beat Floyd? I agree with you, man. I thought Maidana beat Floyd too. But what happened to all this MMA tactics and cheating and controversy? What happened to all that with Mayweather and Maidana? You're not consistent. See, you're a real big Pacquiao fan. I get it, but you cannot talk about reality because there's a reason why the term Pactard is in there, because sometimes Pacquiao fans, dude, you guys say some retarded shit. Alright? And you can talk about basic, critical thinking and things like that, but you're not the brightest crayon in the box if you really think that saying that Manny Pacquiao won the fight is going to change the fact that he lost the fight. At this point, who is he going to fight next? Do you have any expectations for him? Because while he had the championship title, it's not like you were out there asking him to fight fucking Thurman or thank God that shit wasn't. You should be thanking God right now. You should make a video. Make a video thanking God on how that was not Keith Thurman or Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. That should be your next video. Thank God that was not one of these fighters, because he would have been put in a coma or tossed into the 3rd row. That's it, man. Manny Pacquiao's done. If you don't like hearing it, it's the truth. That's not how I scored the fight, but he's done. He's done. You got to hear it. You got to accept it. Just accept it, bro. Accept the truth. All right, Max. Hopefully you don't respond. That'd be the smartest thing for you to do. I'm out.